Good morning, everybody. It's a new week. New week in the markets. Who's ready? Let's go. Tap, tap, tap those screens as you're coming in. Good morning, Patron. Elegant Fitness. Let's move this over for you guys. Good morning, good morning. As you're coming in, tap, tap, tap. Marky Brown with the heart me and JDM with the cone. Davion with that heart me. Thank you, my brothers. Good morning, Marky Brown. Marky Brown, let's go. Josephina with the donut. Esther Pankarican with the rose. Thank you. Davion, thank you for the lightning. Thank you, Esther. Davion with the vote. Buckeye. There he is. I love that name. Esther Pankarican. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. He is. Well, Miss Market, remember, we went over this yesterday, everybody. We have a gap up. We went over this specifically over the weekend when we were live, okay? So what do we know not to do at the open? Welcome to all our new VIP. We had some new ones come in this morning, too. Congratulations to you. Buckeye with the vote. Davion with the vote. Tap us to the moon. Let's go. That's the only thing that's going to the moon is our likes, everybody. Don't go long. Correct them on the Voss. What if it really goes to the upside? You'll wait for the pullback, but it ain't. All right? It ain't. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Remember, trading is all about probabilities. Going long here, is that a good high probability for a win? So don't do it. Doesn't matter if it still worked. You are trading probabilities. You're not Nostradamus, so you don't know that it will work or not. But we know 80% of the time it won't. So that is a high probability in a bearish state, in a bullish position, not to go long. Good morning, KK. Yes. I do a lot of thinking about how I can help you all every day, more and more and more. And that's the one thing that a lot of traders don't do. They don't think in probabilities. They have money on the brain too much. They don't even think about the probability whatsoever. And that's what you have to change, okay? Matt Dixon with the GOAT. KK with the heartbeat. Brad James. The Lenny G. Yes. Look at that. We're at 60 heartbeats now. How about that, everybody? Hello, YouTube. Yes, it is. Gary Wilson. Oscar Urbano. Tenny Flows. Yes. Remember, Super Chats are open over there on YouTube. At the bottom of your chat, you'll see a $sign. Powder with the heartbeat. Manny being Manny with the first woolly hat donation. Thank you, my Manny. We are at 11,000 taps. Let's get this party started, everybody. Here we go. Hello, my name is Voss. It's Monday. It's a new week. Remember, there's no trading on Thursday. I believe the markets are closed on Thursday, right? So we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Friday. Remember that, okay? And my beautiful Emmy Wemmy graduates today from her private school. No! She's going to her new school next year. We are so upset. We love this school so much. Oh, tonight is graduation. All right, here we go, Miss Markets. We are in a neutral bearish state. Make that sink in, everybody. Neutral bearish state, okay? We are in a bullish position. So at the open, when you hear ding, 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 Abdel, yes, every morning, ding, ding, and follow us on TikTok, Abdel, because sometimes... Sorry, I'm back. Oh, we'll do that again? Did I hit the button? I must have hit the button. Are we good now? We're not muted. Are we good? Can you hear me? Okay. I forgot we're on a delay. All right, Miss Market. Listen. We're in a neutral, bearish state, bullish position, okay? You have the 200 right here. You have to get over that with a retest, and then you have room up to 604. Under 595.54, you have room down to 588. You'll get a poke through to 587.77. That's when you get your tail, all right? Bottoming tail. What else are we looking at? Let's go over to Nvidia now. Loud and clear. Sometimes I hit it. It's a flaw on the mic. They should never put it there. All right, let's see here what we said. All right, right now on Nvidia, we are in a neutral state. Same thing, bearish position, bearish state, bullish position. We are in position 2. There's your 200 on Nvidia, all right? 15-minute, you look pretty good. You got your 15-minute 200 right there. We're going to mark it out. Now, to the upside here, we got a triple top up there, all right? And we're going to go over that in a second here on the vids. Now, we're going to pull it back to our execution time frame. We are neutral. We are bearish neutral. We are bullish position 2. We are not looking to go long at the open. You have room up to 145, but you're going to whip around here in the beginning, okay? On Nvidia, don't be surprised if you come blowing right back through into the whip zone. You have to get under 141.45, and then you have room down to 139 on Nvidia, okay? Let's go, YouTube. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap. I'm watching you, Gary and Abdel. I'm watching you. Are we tapping over there? Market cap with the popular vote. Thank you for the donations. Measy, and Fishing, Miss Midwest. Candy, thank you, user, as well. Jose Almanza, thank you for the Dolphin Symphony. Drone snaps with the TikTok music and the heart me's. Jose Almanza with the finger heart. Yes, let's head over to the Q's. Love that name, Jose Almanza. All right now, same old story, of course. We're in a bearish state, position 2, bullish to the upside here. There's your 200, everybody. You see what I'm saying? There's your 15-minute 200, everybody. Okay? And there's your 1 hourly 20. They're all in the same spot. It's going to be a choppy one. All right, let's go back to the Qs here. On the Qs, you got to get over 531.64 for a move up to 533. 533, okay? You get over 533 with a retest, you have room up to 537 here on them Qs. You want to get under 525.76, and you have room down to 522.50 on the Qs. There is a lot of resistance to the upside today on a lot of this, okay? So you're not going to the moon. All right? Not in this state, not with that resistance. We're not going to the moon. Phoenix with the Charity Pass. Yes. Thank you, Phoenix. Are we ready for Tesla and Boeing? I got you over there, YouTube. We're going to do Boeing first for my Tenny Flows. Long. Anyone watch the U.S. Open yesterday? Boy, was that a great finish or what? All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state on Boeing. About the only thing that's narrow, PLTR might be. We are in position 2 to the upside here on Boeing. You got room up to the 5-minute 200 there. 204.42 here on Boeing, okay? You also got your hourly 20 right there. Be careful of that. And to the downside, we have room down to 195 here on Boeing, okay? At the open, ding, ding, ding. With an event, you got room up to 204.50 here on Boeing. That's about the only thing that looks good right now. Under 199, you have room down to 195 on Boeing. Hello, Freeway. How are you? Good morning to you. Tap it out over there on the tubes. JL Hava with the lightning and the TikTok music and the rose and the chili. By myself. Tesla. Ain't got the same song. All right, Tesla, we are in a neutral state, position 2 to the upside here on Tesla. Let's see what we got. We got a double top right here at 333. Mark that down on the Tesla Rooney, okay? Double tap. 333, we got that double top, and then we have room up to 335 here on Tesla, okay? Watch those resistance levels. Under 323.59, you got room back down to 313 on Tesla. You're welcome, Teddy. Remember, super chats are open over there on YouTube, everybody. Help yourself. Thank you for the follow, Joe Comey. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We're on every day, Monday through Sunday. Tango. Nvidia. Nvidia, what state are we in? We are only at 30,000 taps. Thank you, David Griggs. You're awesome. Neutral, correct. Bearish neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside here. On Nvidia, you have room up to 145, but be careful, okay? Under 141.45, you have room back down to 139 on Tesla. This is TradingView user, TradingView. I only use this on here when I stream live to help you guys. I don't trade on TradingView. MSTR, yeah, let's do it. Right now, MSTR, you are neutral. You are in position 2 to the upside here on MSTR, yes. Be careful, we have the hourly 200, the granddaddy of them all, right above us there at 391. Mark that down, 391. You got the old granddaddy, okay? We're going to pull this back now. You'll be coming back on this. MSTR, you got the 200 here around 391. Then you can look for a move to the downside on this. If you get over that 200 with a retest, you have room up to 393 and then 395 on MSTR. But in this state and position, all roads at the moment lead back here, okay? Thank you, Teddy Flows. Keep tapping, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. Matt Dixon, thank you. Marky Brown, thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning, Jer Fonseca, SoFi. We didn't start the fire. You know that song when he gets to that point and he's like, blah, 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 blah. He says like a million things. Neutral on SoFi. You're starting a position 2 on SoFi. I mean, you're in position 1 right now, but you're headed into position 2. SoFi, you got room up to 1468. 1468. And you got your 5-minute 200 up there, okay? So be careful. on SoFi. I know a lot of people are going to try to go long because of the little gap. They think they're going to the moon. 1468. Over that with a retest, you got room up to 1520 here on SoFi, okay? Under the whip zone of $14, you got room down to 1350. Good job, Gary. Thank you for the follow, Sammy Ethio. Google right now, we are position 1 neutral here on Google. Right above us here on the 5-minute. Does everybody see it? We got the granddaddy, the 200 right there. Never trade into that granddaddy. No. 175.65. Okay, you're good there on the 15. You also got your hourly 20 above there as well. Not going to be a good day for the amateurs today. I see it. You have room up to 177.54 here on Google, and then 177.75. You have a resistance right here. Let me mark this in for you guys, okay? This right here, folks, is a resistance on the Google Roonies. We do not want to trade into that. Does everybody understand me? It will not end well. You have to get over that. So get over 178 with a retest to the upside on this. Google, because it's probably coming back down anyway, under 175.65, you got room down to 173.50 on Google. Yes. Hillary with the heart me. AMD, I sure can, Quentin. You got it. Is that Quentin Grabowski? Let me see. AMD. No. Is that a new Quentin? That's a new Quentin. We have another Quentin in here. Quentin Grabowski. All right, let's see what we got here. We are in a neutral state on AMD. Oh boy, the novice gap. We are starting position 3. You're in position 2 right now, running into that 200 on AMD. Right above it is the 15-minute 200. Nope. The novice gap is in full effect right now, everybody. Holy moly. Look at that resistance. Look at that. Woo, 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 woo. You're coming back on this. You're going to put AMD on watch for a possible short here at the open, coming off of 119. And this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Where would I take this back to? Well, I'm going to show you right now. There's my 50, right around 117.50. All right, I could short this back into down here. All right. Now, for the rest of you, you're going to look for a long off of this pullback. Okay, back up to that resistance level. Remember, traders, we trade high probability setups. That is it. Here's Kurt Grabowski, the brother of Quentin Grabowski. We trade high probability setups. That's all we can do. And the only thing we control in the market is risk management. That is it, folks. That is it. Can't do any more than that. Janoy Sanchez, Jason Douglas. If you want to look at crypto, we'll look at crypto. Cassio Peo with the follow. Let's go, YouTube. MRK. Merck. Let's see what we got on the old Merck for Abdel Franklin. Let's see what we got for you, Abdel. Right now here on Merck, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside. Can you hear me, everybody? What are you talking about, SM? You got to fix that McDonald's Wi-Fi over there. You're welcome. Can you hear me? Bueller? Yes. SM's got McDonald's Wi-Fi. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2. Oh, wait, you're in Australia. It is very high probability we got hot McDonald's Wi-Fi over there. You know what I'm saying? Position 2 to the downside. I still love you, SM. Oh, man. They got their Wi-Fi running through those waves over there in the water. All right, neutral, position 2 down. You have room down to $80 here on Merck. $80 on Merck. 80, okay? Coming back over the whip zone, 81.89. You have room up to 82.43 here on Merck. What you want to know about Merck here, my friends, is... He's laughing over there. I know you got McDonald's Wi-Fi. It's all right. But you can't help it. That's your move to the downside here, okay? You still can get more room down to $80 because of the state. Sue with the second woolly hat. Let's go, Sue. Thank you for the old woolly donation. Yes. Zen with the heart May. Kindly take me through step-by-step how to place a trade. I will do that, user, once you get into the VIP. Speaking of that, because we can't do it on here. It takes too long. The VIP is open. You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com. That is where you get in for $25 a month or $275 for the year, and we will teach you how to trade. We have VIP live training tomorrow night, Tuesday, by me at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And Thursday night, same time, same place. Hello, Mark Nicastro. What else are we looking at? Oracle. Made for you. I was made for loving you, baby. We are in a neutral state on Oracle. We are in the whip zone here on Oracle. We haven't said that in a while. Whip zone on Oracle. Let's pull this back. Too far from the 8. You'll be coming back to that. Let me mark this down here. The daily, as you can see here on Oracle, all roads lead back to the 20. You can look for a pullback on this, okay? Look at your state here on Oracle. You are in that neutral state. You're in the whip zone. Anything to the downside, you're not going to do anything because of your state now. Now we are bullish state to the upside, okay? And we have a bearish position if we come down to the downside. You're just going to chop around here on Oracle. And anything to the upside, you're going to be choppy because you're in the neutral state. So I would leave this alone right now, okay? This has to reset. Coach with the heart bay, Miss Galvin with the rose, Josephina Hillary with the woolly hats. Look at these ladies. Don't forget, Thursday night is ladies training only in the VIP. We'll be posting that in the VIP, the link. Ladies training only Thursday night in the VIP. Thank you. Some ladies, make sure you mark that down. And we'll go over that more tomorrow night. Eli Lilly. So everyone's like, why? If you're wondering why, because the lady traders in the VIP and lady traders in general are the best traders, okay? And they deserve it because they never complain. I never had a lady trader complain yet. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Lilly. You know what I'm talking about when it comes to complaining? Why didn't the trade work? They don't do that. We are in a narrow state, position 2 to the upside here on Lilly. Be careful joining the VIP, ladies. You will have a different outlook on men. Oh, narrow position 2 on Lilly. We have to get over 825.11. Get over 825.11 on Eli Lilly, a retest, and then you have room up to 826 and 827 on Lilly, okay? Coming back down here on Lilly, this is your move to the upside. You have room back down at 822, 50% retracement level. No mas Marando with the GOAT. The believer. Thank you, Andrew, with the popular and the heartbeat. PLTR. Right now, we are narrow position 2 on PLTR. Okay? Are we narrow? Did I say narrow? Yes, we're narrow in position 2 here on PLTR. Yes. All right, you're going to watch your hold numbers here on PLTR. You're at 140.45. You're narrow. You got some more room to the upside. 141 and 142 are your next levels here on PLTR. You are in that narrow state, so you can get some more room up to the upside. I really think you're coming back on this, so I'm going to give you that 50% retracement level right now. Right here, you got room back down to 139 on PLTR. Right here, folks. Mark that number down. Keep tapping. If you're not tapping over there on the tubes, you're napping. Let's go. Brad with the vote. We're at 70,000 likes on the TikTok. MU. You know why MU is so popular right now? Because it was moving to the upside nicely last week. So all the lemmings jump on it. It's not on their trays that they take every day. Thank you, Cabra Lusa, with the follow. They just like to chase and hopefully get rich quick. All right, MU, we are in a neutral, bearish state. We are in a bullish position to the upside. Oh, you're coming back on this one. Let's go get us some resistance here, all right? I think the hold number is going to be our resistance. I want to get it on the hourly here. It's coming. Hold on. Rock and roll. There it is, 120. Bam! Yes, it is. All right, hold on, everybody. You are at 118 on MU. 120 is the golden zone right here. 120. Watch that level for a move back to the downside. Don't say I didn't warn you. Up here, 120, okay? You are in a bearish neutral state. Bring that sumbitch back to reality. Here we go. 50%, right around 117 here on MU. Mixmaster with the rose. Yes. IBM. Holy hell. Let's do IBM. We do this one like once every 6 months when someone wants it. All right, pretty much like everything else here on IBM, we are in a bearish, neutral state. Yes. Let me mark this out for you. We are in position 2 to the upside. All right, you got your 200 right above you there on the 5-minute. Be very careful here on IBM. We're going to mark these out, and we'll come back to the execution time frame. Hold on. All right, IBM, neutral, bearish, bullish position. Got a little gap up here. You got room up to that 200, 280. 280, okay? And then you're going to chop around. Over 280 with a retest, and you have room up to 283 on IBM. Back to the downside, under 276. You're coming back down to 274. Thank you for the follow, Lee and Soul the Jeweler. Hello, KRB. Brian Williams. Brian T. Williams with the follow. Tesla. I love when everyone uses their full name. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 here on Tesla. You got room up to 333. This is the granddaddy right here. Major resistance, okay? So you can watch a poke through and a move possibly back to the downside. This is not financial investment or tax advice. Education and training purposes only. Over 333 with a retest, you have room up to 335, 336 area here on Tesla. If you get a move back to the downside on Tesla, okay, you have room back down to around a 329.50. Do you trade Nvidia? Me? No, not really. I trade the same 6 to 8 stocks, 9 stocks every single day. The goal, folks, is to be consistent. All right? A lot of traders, well, mostly all traders, look as the market as a get-rich-quick scheme. But what ends up happening is they get broke very quickly. All right? You want high-probability setups, high-probability trades, and you are trading the same stocks every day. We're not using scanners. We're not hopping around, flipping through a scanner, looking to see what the horse we're going to bet in the third, all right? That's what a lot of you like to do. Right now, SMCI. We are in a narrow state on SMCI. We are in position 2 to the upside here on SMCI. The only problem you have is you got the 5-minute 200 right there at 42.78. You also got the 15-minute 200 right there at 42.72. So make sure, and then you got the hourly 20 right there at 42.84. What do you think's going to happen up here, everybody? Look. Major resistance right here. Mark this down on SMCI. You're welcome. I just saved you all a lot of pain right there. Philo, Mina, Wiggly with the follow. Lucille, hello. Google, you got resistance above you here. Mark these numbers down, okay? 177.75, 177.54. That's where you got room up to, coming off that 200. So watch that resistance to the upside there. To the downside, under 175.65, you have room back down to 173.50 here on Google. It's a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Good song. Meta. Meta. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got. Right now on Meta, we are in a wide state. To the downside, we are in the whip zone. Currently on Meta, hanging out there. We got the 5-minute 200 right above us. We're probably going to have the hourly 20 above us, too. There's the 15-minute 200. And is the hourly there? Yes, it is. There she blows here on Meta. All right, bam, bam, bam. All right, here we go on the Meta-Rooney. Are you ready? Above 689.56, you have room up to 692.50 area. You got a lot of resistance right here, folks. Write these numbers down on Meta. I'll give you a second to write them down before we go to the downside here on the Meta-Rooney. Now, to the downside, under 681, you're coming back to 673. PLTR to the moon. PLTR, we are narrow. You are in position 2. You're narrow, so you still have more room to the upside. You're going to watch 141. Let me mark these out for you. Sleep with one eye open. You have room up to 141, then 142 on PLTR in that narrow state. All right, if you're going to come back to the downside here at the open, which is possible, 50% retracement level, mark this number down as well, 139. Oh my God, Voss rejected off 139 and made a move back to the upside. UNH, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. UNH, what position are we in? We're in a neutral state. That's where we are. What position are we in, everybody? Adorable dad with the rose. Yes. Thank you, Poetic Emulation. Thank you for the follow, DM Nels. Cigar Bundle of Miami. Just get in the VIP. The link is in my bio, thevosstrading.com. The Whip Zone. Yes, Soki and Sue, you got it. All the information's there. It's very cut and dry. I don't want to hear your sob stories, people. Just get in the VIP and we'll get you out of them, okay? Above 314.78 up, under 311.95 down on UNH. All right, we're going to mark these levels out now. So here we go. And then we're going to give you some nice numbers. All right. Above 314.78, you got room up to 319 here on UNH. Yes. Under 311.95, you got room down to 306 on UNH. Heading over to XOM. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what we got. I got a funny story for you about my daughter here in a second. All right, XOM. Currently, we are in a neutral state here on XOM. We are in the whip zone under 111.60. You have room down to 110 on XOM, okay? Back over 112.42. You have room up to 114.50 on XOM, everybody. Mark that down. Last night around 2 a.m., our daughter comes into our room, hops into bed, and she goes, "Daddy." I go, "What?" I wake up. "What's the matter?" "Somebody's cutting food on the counter downstairs." "What?" "Somebody's cutting food on the counter." So my wife wakes up. "Who's cutting food on the counter?" I said, "Nobody's cutting food on the counter." Go downstairs and check, all right, because she wanted me to check. And nobody's in the house. I got more security in this house than you can shake. I got more cameras in this house than the White House, all right? You know how sometimes the house settles and it makes that, like it sounds like a cutting noise? That's what it was, everybody. Me and my wife couldn't go back to sleep. We were hysterically laughing because it did sound like somebody was cutting on the counter. She's too funny, man. She got great ears. Marky Brown with the GG. Mark Mesa with the Autumn. The Heart Me. Poetic Emulation with the Heart Me. Yes. Coach with the Rose. The Q's. All right now on the Q's, we are in a neutral state, position 2 to the upside. We got a lot of resistance up here, folks, so I wouldn't do anything pretty much with the Q's until you get over 533 with a retest, and then you have room up to 537. If you try to do anything before that, you're just going to get chopped up, all right? Under 525.76, we have room back down to 522.50 here on them Q's. Chopped up means that a stock is doing this. Can't get out of its own way. You got tails everywhere. Up, down, up, down, up, down. There is no momentum. A Trinity. Apple. Take a bite out of apple, everybody. All right. We are in a bearish neutral state, and we are in a bullish position, too, here on Apple. Where are we going to the upside? Not far. We got the 5-minute 200 right there at 198.23. The 1 hour 20s right there, too. Of course it is. And then there's our double bottom. Stand by. I'm going to give you some more numbers here. All right. All right, Apple. You got room up to about 198, 135 level. Mark this down. 198.50. All right. You are in a bearish state here, traders, in a bullish position. Where do you think you're going? Okay? Back under 195.71, you have room down to 195, whole number here. Excuse me, on Apple. To the upside on Apple, you got to get over 198.35 right here. That's where you have to get over, and then you have room up to 200. There's that damn 200 level again. Do you see it? There it is. We can't escape this 200. It's always a little below us or above us, right? Because it's a major whole number. What else are we looking at, Coach TY? No, you're awesome, Coach. With the heart puff and the rose. And to love you so much. Thank you, Coach TY. CRCL. Circle. Why do I have a feeling this is going to be a penny stock? No? All right. Circle Internet Group. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to tell you right now, everybody. Keep an eye on this right here. We are in a neutral state. Yes. We are in position 2 to the upside here on the Circle Rooney. Is this at the old-timer Roonies? Let's see. Yep. Little IPO. Oh, this is that IPO. Okay. Let me see what we got here. There's not enough data on the board. I mean, with CRCL, with Circle right now, all you're doing is GAMBLINGing on this. The only data we have is the 2 and the 5, okay? And right now, we are way too far from that 20. So all roads lead back to that 20, okay? 140 is your 50% retracement level here. I would expect to move back to that. Then another long to the upside. But right now on CRCL, let me show you guys. It's just common sense here at this point. We are in a neutral state. That's it. Right now, you are just GAMBLINGing, hoping for the Holy Grail, but it's not going to happen. TAU and Matse with the follow. Hims and hers. There are people who go around looking for IPOs every morning because they think they're at the Vegas. You do realize that, traders, right? Ask them how they're doing. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 on Hims to the upside here. You got your 5-minute 200 right there lurking, so be careful with that. We got our 15-minute 20 right there. A little choppy here on Hims and hers. A little choppy. Know what that's worth. Above 56.14, you have room up to $57 on Hims, okay? Under 54.78, you're coming back down to 53.37. I had a buddy that used to trade that way, the same crypto guy. Let's just say he doesn't trade anymore. He would go around looking for different IPOs to try to catch. I said, what are you, a surfer? You're trying to catch your wave? I said, you won't be at this long. Yeah, I will, Voss. I know what I'm doing. And I say, his name's Kevin. Kev, what's up? How's that trading going? I don't do it anymore, bro. He's a bro guy. Why not, brah? It didn't work out. Oh, okay. Could have saved you some money if you listened to me. Anyone interested in Bitcoin mining, send me a message. What are you mining that from, your mom's basement? The hell are you Bitcoin mining, Jada Queen? Only thing you're mining is your toenails. Let's go, AC. Do you know what that's worth? Mining. Christ. We are in a neutral state, bearish neutral state, in position to... I'm sorry, folks. Sometimes I'm crazy. We are in position 2 to the upside here on C. All right, hold on. I can't get that out of my head, toenails. We are in a neutral state, position 2. We got room up to 77.50, 77.66 area, okay, on C. Your state, you're not going far to the upside. Under 76.11, you're coming back down to $75 on C. What's up, Fred? You want a little Bitcoin? I'll give you a little Bitcoin, Freddie boy. Freddie, let's do a little Bitcoin. Right now on Bit of the Coin, you are in that neutral state right here. All roads, Freddie boy, leads back to the 20. Don't go too far down there, all right? You're coming back to the 20, Freddie. You want to get over right here, this 200 to the upside. Mark that down, Fred. All right? Right now, you're not doing anything. You're just coming back to the 20. If you don't believe me, check back in about 5 minutes. Google. Google right now, you are back in the whip zone. He is. Above 177, you have room up to 177.54, okay? You are in a bearish neutral state here on Google. Under 175.65, you have room down to 173.55 on Google. You're welcome, Fred. Ravindra Damarla. Yep, just did Google for you. Blaz. Hey, Blaz. We used to have a Baz. Give me this symbol. Circle, new IPO. I know, Claude. We went over that before. Right now, you're just G-A-M-B-L-I-N-G. You know that, and I know that, Claude. Learn how to trade, my brother. Let us teach you. Yes, the VIP is open. You can head over to thevosstrading.com. $25 a month, $275 for the year. That is our education community. We have over 80 hours of course videos for you in there, everybody. And we have live training by me every Tuesday and Thursday nights. Plus, you're going to trade in your simulator, and you're going to upload your trades to us that we check every day for you. That is how you learn how to trade, not chasing IPOs around, okay? We're not rabbits, All right, everybody? We're not rabbits. What IPO? Let's go. Oh, here's one. See, circle. Let's try to catch it. Oh, I lost again. Oh, Claude. SPY, miss market. Miss market, you are in a bearish and neutral state in a bullish position too. Over 601.08, you got room up to 604 here, but you got to wait for that 20 to catch up. You're going to come back through here probably and whip around. And then once you get back into your narrow state, you can look for that over that level, okay? Under 595.54 though, you have room down to 588. Well, FBG Mike, I give you credit, buddy. I will give you credit here, okay? I will give you credit. Instead of doing the real Tesla, you're doing the old TSLL. Very, very good. Proud of you, buddy. Lying here in my arms. Right now, you are in that neutral state. You are in position 1 to the upside here on TSLL. All right, so hold on here. Let me go to the hourly. I mean, you got room up to $13.40. That's where your hourly 200 is, okay? Hourly 200. You get back over that with a retest, my brother, and you have room up to $14 here on TSLL, all right? Just be careful. That's where your 200 is. Be very, very careful. Coming back down to the downside on this, my brother. Under 1250, you have room down to 1175. Why does Google always have, like, people not from the United States? I mean, not Google, YouTube. Does anyone ever realize that? You go and look at the chat, you're like, what? Who? It's like, thank you, Matt Dixon. Costco. Like, who the hell would name them? I don't know. Anyway. Let's continue, folks. Let's continue. Right now, we are in the whip zone on Costco. There's your 5-minute 200. We're just going to mark it out for you right now. There is your 15-minute 200. Stand by, everybody. Your hourly. You got a lot of 200s above you there on the Costco-roonies. All right, so let's see what we got here. Above 990, 371, you have room up to 997.50. 997.50. That's your first 200. Over 997.50, you have room up to 1,950. That's your second 200, okay? So mark that down. But you don't have to worry about any of that because you're probably going to get under 988.67 and you're coming back down to 983 on Costco. You know what I'm saying, Tenny Flows? What the hell's going on over there? Voss, you're insane. Yes, I am insane. Boeing. I just tell it like it is, guys. I think a lot of people love me for that. You know? I don't beat around the bush. There's no time in life to beat around the bush. You know when ladies get together and they haven't seen each other in a while. Oh my God, Monica, your hair's so pretty. What did you do to it? No, it just looks like shit. What are you talking about? We are in a narrow state. Position 1 here on Boeing. You got room up to 204.46 on Boeing. 204.46 on Boeing. Under 199, you have room back down to 195 on Boeing. Amazon. We haven't done Amazon yet. Oh, let's see here. We are in a neutral state on Amazon. Position 2, yes. Be careful. The 5-minute 200 is below you now here on Amazon. All right, be careful. Let's mark these out. Let's go to our hourly. Bam. All right. Yes, I've been doing this a long time, folks. I can mark these out blindfolded probably. All right, here we go. You got room up to 214. We are in a bearish neutral state. Watch that 214 level for a major rejection level. All right. Watch that 214. If you get over that 214 after chopping around for a little while and you get a retest, you have room up to 219. 219, okay? Under the whip zone of 211, you have room down to 210 here on Amazon. Boop, 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 boop. Where's Fred? Fred! Told you, we're coming back to the 20, Fred. I said, give it about 10 minutes, right? Boy, am I good. Am I good, everybody? Am I good or am I good? I don't know. I might not be. I want to hear from you. Maybe I'm not. IWM. All right. You can just look at this chart and say, am I going long on this? Nope. Look. Thank you, Soki. Thank you, Mr. Jones, for the follow. Look. Right? Look. This is what we're going to do, everybody. We're going to play a little game. You ready? You're about to pull up IWM. You have no idea what it looks like. Now, you've been trained by me. Gwarev, 21 years. You've been trained by me now, okay? Are we ready, people? We look at IWM. Okay, ready? Here it comes. Are we going long? No. We are in a neutral bearish state, position 2, bullish position here on IWM. We got the 15-minute 200 right there as well. We got a lot of problems here on IWM. All right. To the upside, you have room up to 212. Okay? Just be careful. 212, you have two 200s up there. Major resistance. Back under 208, you got room down to 207 here on IWM. Wasabi Uji. What's up, Wasabi? The only wasabi I like is on my sushi. Powder with the goat. No mas with the goat. Na, 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 na. Lyft. Oops. Na, 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 na. Lyft, we are in a neutral bearish state, position 1 here on, ready for the 200? Boom, there it is. 15-minute, boom, there it is. Where's that hourly 20? There it is. And there's your hourly 200. All right. So let me give you something to the downside here. Oh, good. We have it in place already. Beautiful. All right. You got room up to 1523. Fighting for pennies here on Lyft. 1523, 1527. Back under 1469. You have room down to 1340 on Lyft. Mark that down. Powder! Yes, no mas Mirando to do with the rose and the goat. Candy with the woolly hat. We got one more woolly hat on the board. Thank you for the follow, Jose O'Hara. Mama Rose. Hey, Mama. Thank you for the follow. AMD. Right now on AMD, I got this on watch for a possible short off 119 hold number to the downside. We got a lot of resistance up here. We are in a neutral bearish state in a bullish position. Boop, 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 boop. On AMD. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. OG Ants with the heart me. Marky Brown with the Rosa. Thank you, Marky Brown. PLTR. Everyone's on the bandwagon again. It'll pull back, though. You are in a narrow state on PLTR. First stop, 141 and 142. Coming back down at 50%. Watch it. 139. Watch this level, folks. 139. Jesus Quintero, welcome to the VIP. Everyone, welcome Jesus Quintero to the VIP. The VIP is open, everybody. Head over to thevosstrading.com. $25 a month, $275 for the year. And you will get that last remaining Father's Day special that JDM talked me into. $25 a month or $275 for the year at thevosstrading.com. And you will be trained by me. The Dynamite, there he is. The Don Man, the Don Rudy. What's up, Don? Vapor Guy with the follow. Hey, Don, when you're done with your daily chores, can you come over and do my daily chores? What's up, my brother? Thank you so much, Don. Yes, it was great. Great Father's Day, my brother. Love you, my brother. Everyone, right now, go follow Don Marceau. Someone, hold on. Don't go nowhere, Don. Don't go nowhere. Oh, someone pin him. I can't pin him because of the thing I'm on. Someone pin Don, please. Everyone, go follow my good buddy, Don Marceau. He'll get you into shape if you guys want to work out and do all of that. Go follow him. Someone pin Don Marceau, goddammit. There he is. Go follow my boy, Don. I got to get him to start doing those lives on TikTok again. He's on Clapper right now. So same name. You can go over there and follow him on there, too. Thank you, my brother. Love you. Gold. He's got a little Doge, money in Doge, right, Donna boy? To the moon. All right, gold right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in a bullish position on this one, and we are in position 2 to the downside here on the gold to Rooney. We got that 5-minute 200 right below us as support. All right, support level right there. You also got your 20 hourly. Let's mark these out. This is important. All right, on gold, you got room down to 312.65, 313 area right here, whole number. A lot of support here on gold, okay? You want to get back over 316.78 for a move up to 317.50 and then 318. But watch this major support level here on gold. Mark this down, everybody. Thank you, Dono Mike. You too, my brother. Need them cooking lives back. Meg Cherry with the heartbeat. Paolo with the finger heart. OG with the heartbeat. Marky Brown with the rosa. 142,000 likes. Yes. Let's get to 150, everybody. Tap your hearts out. Muvadi. Salam with the rose. Thank you, Salam. Hey, 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 hey. IWM, good. I'm glad you asked. Because you got a lot of resistance up here at 212. 212, okay? Be careful. You want to get under 208 and come back down to 207. Now, today, traders, don't be surprised if a lot of these come back into the whip zone and chop around for a little bit. All right? You're stuck in the... It's stuck in the whip zone! Don't be surprised if that happens. Dr. Suds with the heartbeat. The doctor is in the house. Boeing. Boeing, we are narrow. Position 1, you have room up to 204.46. Under 199, you have room down to 195 on Boeing. Thank you, Dr. Suds, Salam, Meg Cherry, Paulo, OG Ants, Marky Brown, Powder, Nomas Marando, To Do, Candy, Coach TY. Yes, thank you, Coach. Paulo, Mixmaster, Adorable Dad, Poetic, Mark Meza, Brad James, Candy, Andrew the Believer, Miss Galvin, Josephina, Susan, Hillary, Marky Brown, Matt Dixon, JL Haba, Phoenix Quality, Jose Almanza, Market Cap, Measy, Fishing Midwest, Jose again, Drone Snaps, Stinker, there he is, JDM, Powder, Manny, KK, Matt Dixon, the Lenny G, Buckeye, Davion, Esther Pankarican, Josephina, Nina, JDM and Marky Brown for all the gifts today. Jesus, I love you guys. Thank you over there on YouTube. Let's go, Tubes. We will be back on tomorrow morning. VIPers, we'll see you in the chat here very shortly. Remember, the VIP is open, $25 a month, $275 for the year. Have a good day trading today, everybody. But what you have to be careful about, folks, hold on. Look at the, I'm going to pull this out, okay? Look at our state. Look at our position currently. Don't be surprised if we come back into the whip zone and through the whip zone. We may not. Anything to the upside, you're waiting for the retest. Waiting for, I don't care how much this goes to the upside. You are waiting for that retest, everybody. It's very, very important. Don't go chase this. It's not going to end well. All right? Be patient today. It's Monday. Another new week in June. Don't start it off red. Patience. Execute like a ninja. High probability setups. And we'll see you tomorrow. Love you.